Hey guys, Prangell Gaming here, and today I'm going to be giving you a Millwall analysis video. Now today's Millwall analysis video is Gillingham versus Millwall, and I've got to say this game definitely had a fantastic twist right at the end as Gregory scored the penalty. Now, what happened in the first half? Well, Millwall had a fantastic first half chance with Joe Martin as his free kick hit the wall and it almost went into the back of the net, and it was so unlucky that it just went wide. Millwall then should have scored as Chris Taylor crossed the ball in, and it actually managed to get to the feet of Steve Morrison, who was just trying to get the ball out from his feet and have a strike, but he couldn't. But it was knocked as far as Mark Beavers, who got the ball, swung at it with his foot, and it was saved by Nelson. But as it was saved, it went up in the air for Joe Martin to have an acrobatic shot, and that shot was tapped onto the crossbar. We were so close to scoring there, and all I can say is Joe Martin was determined to score against his former club. And he had a lot of chances in this game, which definitely proves that. Now, they literally were the best chances in the first half. Gillingham didn't really prove too difficult to defend against. They had a few good chances, but Millwall were the stronger side in the first half. Now, Millwall did score the first goal of the game after a smart bit of build-up play and a bit of counter-attacking football, as Aiden O'Brien played the ball through to Chris Taylor, who dribbled through into the box, and he then played it square to Steve Morrison, who had his direct shot saved by Nelson. But as that ball was saved, it was up in the air for Aiden O'Brien to hit a fantastic acrobatic shot, and that ball went into the back of the net. What a way to score his 13th goal of the season, Aiden O'Brien, that is. And I don't know whether he's going to score many like that again, but I just think that he might hold the key to our promotion if we are to win through the playoffs. Morrison should have added to Millwall's lead as Chris Taylor crossed the ball in from a corner. It met with the head of Steve Morrison, but Morrison's header hit the crossbar. That was so unlucky by the Millwall skipper. He just wanted to get on the score sheet for the Lions. Now, Bradley Dack forced Jordan Archer into making a save in the game as he dribbled past Chris Taylor. He then crossed it in, and as soon as the ball was crossed in, it was headed away, and for some reason it found its way straight back to Bradley Dack, who played the ball to another Gillingham player who gave it back to him thanks to a 1-2, and then Bradley Dack stumbled his way through the Millwall defence before having his shot saved by Jordan Archer. Now, Marlon Romeo did get sent off for a dangerous challenge. Now, he didn't actually touch Dickinson, but it was a very rash challenge, and he could have got away with only a yellow card. The nature of the game maybe was the reason why he saw red, but you can't really do them challenges, and I would like to see it revoked, but I don't think it will somehow, just for the fact that he shouldn't really have done a challenge like that. It was a very poor challenge, but you could see that he was really upset and didn't really mean to cause any harm by doing it, and the fact that he didn't touch the player should hopefully mean that it shouldn't be too hard to revoke that, but you've got to find a way of justifying that. Bradley Dack had a similar situation where he could have got sent off, but he didn't, so the referee didn't always have the right decisions in his mind. Now, John Egan, the centre-back for Gillingham, almost broke Millwall hearts. In fact, he did at the point with his equaliser, as his thumping effort was put into the back of the net as Nelson, their goalkeeper, crossed the ball into the box. It was then headed by a Gillingham player all the way straight through, and as soon as it got into the box, Joe Martin headed the ball away, but it was put straight back in and to the edge of the box, where John Egan picked it up and smashed the ball onto the crossbar. Now, when it hit the crossbar, it went straight off the crossbar and into the back of the net. And what a goal for a centre-back. You don't see them too many times in the season, and he deserves a lot of praise for scoring that. And, well, he did get the equaliser at the time, but Millwall did have hope as Dickinson dragged Lee Gregory down in the penalty box, and that meant Lee Gregory stepped up to take the penalty. He put it in the top left-hand corner, the opposite side of the goal to their goalkeeper Nelson. Now, what about the key players for each team? Well, for Gillingham, I'm going to have to go with their goalkeeper, Stuart Nelson. He made so many crucial saves, and at many points he did keep him in the game and put him in a great position to battle on and score in the game. And he was involved in the build-up play that actually got the goal for Egan. Now for Millwall, I'm going to have to go with Lee Gregory. You could have gone with a few of the players, but personally I'm going to go with Lee Gregory for the fact he fought back from his injury in style as he scored an important winner as Millwall didn't want to lose to Gillingham, and his penalty was an ace strike. Now, Millwall's next game, or should I say 2 games, is in the playoffs against Bradford. The first leg is this Sunday. And the next game after that is obviously the home leg, which is on Friday the 20th of this month. I already have tickets to go to this game as I'm not missing such an important game for Millwall. So anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed this Millwall analysis video. There aren't too many of these that are going to be left. Obviously we do have the 2 playoff games, and if we get to Wembley it will be that. But we only have 3 around about left for this season around about. So like, comment, subscribe, and of course stay tuned for the final amount of Millwall analysis videos. Goodbye.